Hello, hello, hello. I got to make another video. This is a good match. It's very nice. It is starting to become solid now, but it's still moldable somewhat. So I just want to make a short video, 15 minutes or so. And I want to talk about health. That's my main subject, health and healing, and that's like the center subject of all subjects, because all subjects tie into health and healing. Health and healing for the whole world. The main driving force for health and healing for the whole world is infinite compassion. Compassion is the key word. So if we come back to ground zero and meditate and go into our own minds, into our brain, introspecting into ourselves, then we can see that compassion is truth. Compassion is love and truth. And so we can heal everything that way. We can heal ourselves and others and the whole world. And every hospital should be designed in that holistic direction of wellness and real healing, really curing someone. Okay. So anyone who goes into the hospital and has open heart surgery, that's not real curing. That's not healing. That's just some sort of like a last attempt emergency, sewing something up, cutting something out. The problem, that the underlying cause of the pathology of the sickness has not been addressed. Okay, so that needs to become addressed now. Okay, so and I think most people are probably somewhat ready for this now. So I want to see this in 2020. I want to see that happening. For all beings, animals and humans. I see that this isn't morphing out of its proportions anymore. Not very much. I want to leave that outside and let it become hardened, and then I can use it as something else, to make an artwork with. So it's very important to drink a lot of fluids, a lot of water, no alcohol at all, not even a drop. Okay, so that's why I don't take any tinctures that have an alcoholic solution in it to preserve it. I don't take tinctures. When I take herbal supplements, I buy veggie caps. Make sure to get veggie caps and not gelatin caps. Veggie capsules with organic or wild harvested medicinal plant material in it. So valerian root or chamomile or patchouli or rose, but you can also harvest your own flowers and herbs that you grow in your garden. You can harvest that, you can dry that in the sunshine on a towel. You can make great teas with that. Rose petals make great tea. Rose has a natural emulsifying agent in it that is actually very good for dissolving any kind of very, very thickened grease like cholesterol. So it dissolves the cholesterol or cholesterol sedimentation in the body, which is really not good, particularly not in the blood vessels or in the heart. So it dissolves that, it flushes it out of the system safely. It's very good. It also soothes and heals any kind of scar tissue in the body, in the esophagus or in the intestinal tract or anywhere in the system. Rose petals in a cup of boiling water is also very, very helpful for soothing the air ducts and also the eyes, the mucous membranes in the eyes, nose and throat. So very, very soothing, very healing. It looks a little bit like some aged cheese or something, but it's not. This is flarp, called flarp. Very lovely material. Very soothing color. I recommend to everyone to become a whole food vegan and eat mainly raw plant material. So that alone is going to completely unstress the entire organism, the entire system. It's difficult, I fully understand. It's very difficult to do that because we're addicted. We are addicted to chocolate, cookies, cakes, with all these like 1,000 ingredients that are petrochemical based with synthetic material, synthetic colors, flavors, preservatives, and so on. And it's certainly not good for us. It's not good for dogs. It's not good for cats. It's not good for people. Human people, I mean. Bad for animal people and bad for human people. And if we want to be living a completely healthy lifestyle with our dogs and other animals, we need to cook for our animals, okay, and our children and ourselves. We need to cook rice or quinoa, different grains, different types of rice. You have to rinse the rice first because you don't know what kind of fertilizer they may have used or other toxins. And the worst toxin, the worst pollution, I would say, is pesticides. Stay completely away from all pesticides, okay? Don't use any more pesticides. Bring whatever pesticides your gardener has or you have in your garage or anywhere, tool rooms, kitchen, under the cabinets. Take all of this, all of these toxic things, okay? Motor oil, take all of these toxic things, particularly the pesticides. Put them in a box, write down hazardous waste, bring it to the next local hazardous waste place and have them dispose of that safely. They put that in some kind of locked away chambers, or they seal it with stuff. So you don't ever even want that to leak out into any kind of landfill or end up in watersheds or end up in underground water tunnels or something like this. You don't want that polluting your wells. It's very important. You don't want it washing into the ocean. Yeah? The ocean animals are dying. This is really really serious. Real serious. Don't buy that stuff anymore. Don't use it anymore. Dispose of it safely. We don't even want that stuff in the house. We don't want the fumes to leak out, not even gradually. So stay away from all toxic material. Dr. Richard Scholes talks about this in length in his book 20 Steps to Holistic Healing. I highly recommend to people to read this book. Very, very important. It has one whole chapter on toxins and that we have to dispose of them safely. Not have it in the house anymore or in the garage or anywhere. Not exposing anyone to this, okay? No being, no animal, no human. Very important. Don't expose any being to those toxins. And we need to outlaw those toxins. Very important. Write a letter to legislators and ask them to help to get that outlawed. Okay, you guys take care. Bye-bye.